Welcome back, my friend. This is your host Neil Cross playing. Well, I can see Black Desert Online, and you're probably asking why the title. Well, it's actually true. I don't think it's that much, to be honest. I managed to pull off 40 billions, a little bit over 40 billions. Well, depends on your perspective. If you, I could say 50 billions, but 10 billions were pretty much luck. Because meanwhile I was grinding like usual on my season character, which is the one you're watching right now, and now it's gonna become my main. Literally today is the last day of season, and I wanted to graduate yesterday. I wanted to do this video yesterday, but some inconvenience happens, and I have to do it today. But it doesn't matter. Actually pretty good, because this has allowed me to give me 2 billions more for one more day, because well, let me explain you. So the reason why I'm doing this video is because most of the veterans, including myself, I was doing just season and then reach level 60, get the Capotia thing, the Pen Capotia thing, and get the crap out of here. And to be honest, it's not a bad idea. It's actually very beneficial if you already have higher gear than if your main gear is above 260 and 320 DP, 260 AP, 220 AP, no, 260 AP and 320 AP DP. Oh my gosh, I'm being so stupid. You actually benefit more from grinding in normal servers by going to higher tier places and getting more money for it. But this is mostly... I came back on Dracanian season, play Nova and Dracanian, love both of them. Well, Nova, not that much, but it was fun, it was cool, still pretty cool. Dracania was pretty fun. She was really fun. I really enjoy it. And I'm planning on keeping her around as a secondary character every now and then, because it's pretty cool. But after that season, I did this season with Tamer, and this season, well, I did Tamer. Let me show you a little bit really fast. Here we go. Let's see. This is my Tamer. She is 62. I reached 62 on season, and then used the 4-guard timepiece to make 62 my Valkyrie. Then I was grinding more for money on the Valkyrie, so that I only reached 31%, but it's not too far to getting from... It's not gonna be too far if I concentrate more on grinding levels than money, but I wanted to grind more money. First of all, I have knowledge of a veteran, so I know where to grind, I know what to do, I know what to do with the money, even though I did kinda use it in a not optimal way, because 10 billions went straight to my horse. I wanted to have another knot as soon as possible, and well, I could have benefit more to get more gear for my Valkyrie, but Valkyrie, this is the current, well, she's still season and is gonna become normal character after the video ends. Literally after the video ends, I'm going back to Heidel and just switch over. And I managed to buy a Penkazarka. Thank you Van Taishi, thank you for your contribution. I made my Dimitri Tetina version into pen. I bought a pen Urgans. Thank you for Laser Loompa. I did this crescent ring, which I'm planning on trying to make a pen. I want to make a pen before the video, but I don't have any more crowns and I don't want to risk it. This is just saying here because of I'm using this one for PvP. I'm surrendered because we just did the boss. I'm about to finish this one. I need 110. Let me see, how many do I need? I have everything here. I have already 100, only missing 10 more, so I'll have my pen. Well, it's not gonna become a tongue grad, to be honest. At the end, I'm gonna switch it over for another crescent guardian ring to keep those two ones, and try to get a couple of these for this character. Also, I bought a Dandelion Lancia. Thank you, Antagonist. Nice name. Thank you for your contribution. Very well appreciated. And the rest of the money I use it for different kind of stuff, increasing wealth in general, buying more stuff. A lot of money were for the stupid enchanting. I hate enchanting. This game is really bad. Also, at the same time, I was doing season my character every day. First of all, I did grind every day at least 1 hour. Every single day on season, at least 1 hour. I grind mostly the levels. I grinded mostly in Nagas and sulfur mines. The money, let's say that 20% of it was in here in stars, and because the APDP I have was not optimal, and it's kinda annoying when you feel you're not being fast enough compared to other places. Let's say that 40% of the money was done. No, 30% of the money was done Nakam. Here. Well, you can teleport from here, but I usually go grab one of the teleports that are around here and one that isn't around here. And the rest of the money, I did it mostly on Crescent Shrine. Let's say I was a little bit carried with the RNG. Specifically, yesterday and today were ridiculously broken. Yesterday I got 6 crescent rings, and today I got 7. Of course, I did use one of those today. Yesterday I didn't use it, I didn't have them, I bought them today. Because they put one of this one, Function Travel, other packs. This one, it was at 50%, and now it's at 75%, so I decided to buy it, why not? That way I can have a couple of mates, those buff, and this one I'm planning on selling it probably. I already have several costumes in a couple of characters, so I just wanted to profit from getting the Cubelli Divinus version for either Corsair, Dracanian, Sage, or Nova. I'm still deciding, probably it's gonna be for Dracanian. Corsair is the next class I'm planning on making. I'm gonna wait for the next season, because that's just better. So, the reason of the video, I know I'm talking about this over. The reason of the video is to initiate people to play more in season. Literally, season for me, this one was absolutely amazing. Also, another disclaimer, I grinded 90% of the time in season PvP. Pretty much only season PvP. The other 10% is from getting to level 1 to 62. But the rest, with Tamer, season PvP, Valkyrie, season PvP straight away. And the drops are just better overall. That helped me quite a lot, I believe. And the main reason was to train myself in PvP, because I wanted to get better, get good. So how much money? And well, how to say this? If you utilize a little bit better the resources you get, you would probably have, with 40 billions you can buy at least the 4 pieces of armor, and maybe, or you can buy, well, my recommendation will be from season, get one of the weapons from, well, better, in my scenario, this is the strategy I did. I know I'm gonna have a free boss gear Tet from season, and I already have my Zarka and my awakening weapon, so I only need Nuver, and Nuver I already have it prepared. My Nuver is right here. This is the Nuver of my ninja. My ninja has another Kutum on Ted right now, so it's okay. He's gonna keep it that one. And this was from the tree I got from I was using on my LAN. But LAN is also only gonna be used for grinding, so I don't need a Nuver technically. So I decided that I'm gonna be using this tree to make this one Jetina version in straight up to pen right away, because I have pretty much everything that I need. Only missing the memory fragments for the upgrade. I need 500 more. Well, no, yeah, 500 more. I think I don't have any more in the market. Oh, nice. Oh, those ones. It's been a while since I've been trying to sell those crap. No luck in there. And no, I don't have. Oh yeah, it's just 7. Well, it's not. Yeah, I'm still missing 500 more memes. So one of the big money makers that I did was the memes. The scrolls. I did twice 700 pieces. That was around 700 pieces. I did the calculation before doing the scrolls because I wanted to calculate how much money I will be making by working instead of just selling the scrolls. The scrolls, 700 pieces is about 2.2 billion, and I managed to pull off 1.6 more billions out of everything. So in general, 3.8 billions from memes. I sold it on the highest price. I bought like 40 scrolls just because we were already grinding with my guild, and I was missing 40, so I decided to buy those ones. But the benefit was pretty good, so I definitely got a lot of money. By the way, I'm not counting any money from selling anything from Peril. Also, I don't sell anything from Peril. This one is right here. I'm thinking on selling it. If they they're gonna release a new class soon, the Son Goku kind of like, but the Chinese story version, not the Striker version. You're probably, what is he talking about? There's gonna be a new class that utilize the bow, like not the bow, the bow. It's like a stick kind of weapons, like the Tamer Awakening, and maybe it's interesting, so I'm planning to keep this one too, maybe, I don't know. But all the money that was made was only on season in the game, with no external sources like Pearl or anything like that. So in general, if you decide to make a new character on the next season, because literally season is ending in a few hours, if you decided to make a new character on season, if you want to start the game on season, you can literally reach soft cap gear if you utilize well your resources. For me, I'm planning. I knew that 10 billions were gonna go to the horse because I wanted that horse. I really wanted to have another nut before I quit last time. I'm talking about maybe 1.5 years ago, 2 years ago. I'm not quite sure. I quit. No, longer. Well, I quit when Hashashin came out because I was very disappointed with Hashashin. Now it's technically one of the better classes. but still not my cup of tea. So the thing I wanna talk and show is how much is it worth to do season, and it's not just for the money, for the level up, it's also for the training, because in season PvP 90% of people are gonna be using this gear. So if you choose the I broke one of my crystals, so if you buy the good crystals, if you spend a little bit more money to get the better crystals, you can take, and by doing the what is the name of the story? The second beginning story that you can use on the mountains, the snowy mountains, the eternal snow, the eternal winter thing, I think it is. You can get this Brontos Ball, this earring, that's equivalent to a head earring with accuracy, and that's very beneficial for PvP. So the other benefit is you can open world PvP pretty much with equalized gear, because once you reach pen everything and you go to season PvP, most people are gonna have pen everything, and so it's gonna be skill or experience that is gonna win. So is it worth it? Definitely. Should you do it? Hell yeah. Just make sure that you use the resources for use it however you want. If your target, well, you're probably here in this video because you want to progress with your gear. Hello. Kinda creepy and the same kinda hot. Okay. And I'm pretty sure you want to progress on your gear, but don't focalize only on progressing. Go have fun, go enjoy the game. There's so much things to explore and do, and this is the stuff that I recommend to do. For example, what I did is every day before starting to grind, I prepare myself mentally, psychologically for the grind. And how I did that is I made an Euphoria boat, an Euphoria frigate in season 2, so I can have everything set, and I have more than enough workers over here. Can I see the boats if I go to? No, I cannot see. Too bad. But I managed to make a frigate. Maybe I finished it like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. I was a little lazy on chopping the trees, but at the end it went just fine. So you can do a side quest of your choosing. I'm planning on making a way to have passive income. I want to play as him. Passive income that is easy to do, so trading sounds like a good option. And having the frigate was the perfect choice. What the crap are you, Turo? You can even do it a little bit faster if you decide to go for a Feria sailboat instead of the frigate, but it benefits it. I just wanted to have the fastest one because I want to have a Volante, and it's annoying to spend too much time on the water, so on the sea, so I wanted to have the fastest possible boat that I can. Another thing that I will highly recommend you doing is grind for the pots. I didn't do it because I was kinda lazy and I didn't want to grind in Camasilva. I wanted to spend most of the time on the desert. I really like the desert on this game. The color, it looks really pretty. And in general, you can make if this one would have succeeded pen, you can make a lot of money on season. That will have taken me to at least 80 billions in season. But I don't want to take in consideration any enchanting, because that's pretty much luck. So just by grinding and taking the raw profit of the materials, the rings on enhanced, I did the calculations and I managed to pull off 42.7 billions, and well, a lot of them goes wasted, but it was fun. So if you manage to how do you say, you utilize better your resources, oh, I thought he was gonna be attacking me, holy crap, that scared the crap out of me. If you utilize better your resources, you can probably have full pen gear plus full pen weapons, except for the side, the offhand, that will be staying on Tet, sadly. And I'm not counting any earrings, any accessories, because those ones are way more expensive. But yeah, you can definitely make now in this game, with the current updates, you can start the game and not gonna be reaching endgame in 3 months, but you can reach soft cap endgame in 3 months if you play on season, if you start on season. So, is it worth it? Hell yeah. Should you do it? Yeah, do it. This is just a little show off of that, and trying to incentivize more people to start the game, because I know it looks like it's gonna take a long time to reach endgame, and it's true, this game requires a long time, requires many hours of grinding. And for me, I play 6 hours per day. In general, 6 to a little bit more, maybe less, depending on the day. I did do Node Wars with my guild. I did do other content with my guild, and I really enjoy this. This season really makes this game much more enjoyable for me this time, because you don't need to start from zero with no gear and nothing. You will be shut in. You will be boosted to full TET gear, boss gear, or pretty much the equivalent of TET boss gear, and with 40 billions to the side. That will be how much money you will be making. And the other thing is, I did not go to the best places you can grind with 240 and 240 AP and 306 DP. I grinded here in Nagas and in Crescent and Akam most of the time, well, Sulfur too. Even though on Valkyrie I didn't grind too much on centers, because I don't know, I just don't like too much centers. Don't find it that the place is not that interesting in general. So yeah, go check it out, go have fun, play season, play Valkyrie if you want, but one thing you have to do is play for fun. I hope you're enjoying this content as much as I enjoy doing it. This was just a little talk. I know people prefer having more of a visual situation, but it's necessary to... I wanted to test how much I can make just on season, and since I'm trying to make content for YouTube and you, my friends, I thought it would be a great addition to know how much money I did on season and how much money you can do. Remember, I'm not the best player, but I'm pretty happy with my skills. I would say I defend myself. Most of the PvP I did was winning, and I did get my ass destroyed a couple of times by a warrior and an assassin. Kudos for those two, if they know who they are. But if you spend a little more time and you use better the resources, you can reach very well something interesting in this game in 3 months. So this is what it has been 3 months of me playing, and right now we're gonna go. Ooh, hey there, that's so cute. And this time it's time to start the real deal. Season is over. Now we go to the real servers. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember, I'll be recording many more videos of Black Desert Online. Tell me in the comments down below, what would you like to see? What would you like me to do? What kind of videos are you interested in watching? Do you want me to grind in a specific place with a specific class? I can grind with several classes. I have most of them that I enjoy, and I'm planning to make the rest of my characters level 60, so I can profit a little bit more from the, how do you call it, the passive income. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Remember, like and subscribe if you're enjoying this content. Go check it out, my other Black Desert Online videos. The Tamer, Valkyrie. Is it worth it playing as Valkyrie? Is it the best starter class? Maybe it is. To be honest, for me, I think it definitely is. Is it? And Tamer, is it fun? Is it cool? Tamer is actually pretty good. The problem is she's so squishy. You die in a couple of hits. But in PvP, damn, it was pretty cool. I was destroying a couple of people there, a lot of people there. And I'm pretty happy that maybe now with the new updates, the new way they're gonna be patching stuff and balancing stuff, they probably gonna put some more love to Tamer. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Black Desert Online on me. Well, I should say fail stacks on me, RNG on me, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be recording.